Hey TechKnowStuds, in this video we're going to create a little scam of our own to trick other people. The reason for this is I want to show you why there are so many other altcoins and why most of them are scams. And so we're going to get into how easy it is for somebody to set up their own coin and start cheating other people. Not so that way you go out and do this, I hope not, but so that way you understand why you should really be leery. You really should not trust most of the coins that are out there. So I want to go further in depth into why most of these altcoins are just scams and why you shouldn't invest into them. The first thing you have to understand is the market and how the market works. Very simple, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. Very simple, when there are more buyers than sellers, that is, more people want a resource or a product than there are people selling that, the price goes up because it's in higher demand and people are going to want it, and so they're willing to pay more for it. But when there are more sellers, people trying to get rid of a product, and less buyers, the price goes down because people are just going to pass it up until the price is right. So once you understand this concept, that plays into why the market of these altcoins are going up and down, or really for any resource or product for that matter. Now what I can do is I can leverage this fact to make lots of money. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go out there and grab the Ethereum code. The Ethereum code is open source. Ethereum is one of the most popular and arguably maybe one of the best investments from a cryptocurrency standpoint. So I'm going to go and grab the code for Ethereum since it's open source. I'm going to make some alterations. So my coin is just a little different than Ethereum. My coin is going to have some improvements to it, or I should use air quotes, improvements to it, because maybe I don't really do all that much improvement to it. And so now I'm going to take my Ethereum code and put it onto servers and run them up in the cloud. And this is going to take very little time and effort to do. I now have a scam coin. I'm going to call this scam coin. So this scam coin right here, I'm going to get other people to buy, and therefore I'm going to make money. I'm going to give myself, because I'm the creator of the scam coin, I'm going to give myself a significant portion already from the get-go. Now what I need to do is I need to just find some buyers for this, or maybe even I give some of this away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out there and find some social media influencers, and I'm going to give them some of my coins. So that way they have a small little pile, an investment into this. Or perhaps maybe I don't just give it away. Maybe I just talk them into how come my coin is so much better than the competition, so much better than any other coin. Or I might go to them and say, hey, you'll be at the top. You're going to get a lot of extra money if you buy some of my coin. And maybe my coin is something where it sounds really enticing. Like if you pay me $100, I'm going to give you millions of this coin and then when it really skyrockets, you're going to make a ton of money off of this. Now, what those social media experts do out there is they're going to go and pump this coin because now they have a vested interest. They have their coins and they want to make some money off of this. So they go out there and they start saying how this coin is going to change everything and it's going to be quite a bit different than any other coin that's out there. And so what's going to happen is they're going to get their followers to buy into the coins. And now the demand for this coin is going up. And so the worth that I have for these coins is going up as well because the demand is out there. Now what's happening is that people are really starting to make some money off of this. Their $100 that they invested into it, or the amount of coins that they have, really starts looking like it's worth a lot of money because all of the demand has bumped up the price. And all these people at the top who had, a lot of these coins involved with it are suddenly, it looks like they're making a ton of money off of this. And so the people here too also look like they've made some money with this as well, which attracts a whole new level of investors out there that are really excited about the coin because they see how much profit everybody here at the top is making and how others are making, and they don't want to miss out. And so they're going to invest more into this. Meanwhile, what's happening is the people at the top of this is saying, well, I've made quite a bit of money off of this. I'm ready to cash out. And so they start cashing out their profits, and they're going to take their profits now. And the people, and then now because there are turns, the market is turned, and now there are more sellers than buyers, then the price of this goes down. And so the people down here still have some worth to it, and maybe some of them say, I better get out of this. This is something that I need to get out of. And so they sell, and they just maybe break even because of the market. And then who ends up losing out is all of these people at the bottom of the market. What they've essentially done now is they've given money, their money, to the people at the top of this market. And this is something that's played out again and again and again with all of these alternative coins. Really, essentially what this is a Ponzi scheme. A Ponzi scheme means that you continue to get more and more investors who end up paying the investors at the top, the initial investors at the top. And so those Ponzi schemes work until they're discovered, and then the market crashes and things fall apart. And so the problem with this is that you really don't know what the intention is of the person at the top. So Ponzi schemes are illegal, but this person may just claim that, well, I had developed a really great coin and it had really great potential, but the market just didn't accept it. And so really there's no proof of what the intentions were of this person at the top. Other Ponzi schemes can be discovered because there are more tangible assets and the people are just going out and spending the money. But in this case right here, you really don't know what the intentions are of the person at the top. And so this is where there's a lack of government guidance around here against holding people accountable, and causes a lot of problems when we're talking about this unregulated industry, this unregulated coins that are out there, and how many alternative coins is just going to be a big problem. I would watch out for most of these coins, almost all of these coins I would watch out for, because there are so much scams that are out there.